Confidence is something that I really struggle with. People think that I am confident, but I'm not. And I want to tell you one thing. It's okay not to be confident. What do I mean by that? Let's get into it. Now, before we start, I want to do a little disclaimer. I am not encouraging people to lack self-confidence, lack self-belief, or promote self-loathing. Everybody deserves to be a well-rounded, happy, confident individual who can do anything they set their mind to. That might sound a little preachy, but I speak from truth because I look at that in my own kids. They have the confidence in themselves at their young age that I wish that I had now. They have no fear. They love their life. They know they're good at things and they run with it. And the things that they're not good at, they still think they're good at it and want to improve. I love them so much for that. But when you get older, life knocks you around, confidence takes a dip. And one thing that I'm going to say is that it's okay not to be confident at first. Now, I'm speaking from a content creating standpoint here. When you start any type of content creation, I'm going to be real with you, it's going to be shit. Unless you have a professional team behind you, which you pay for, it is going to be crap. And the reason that it would be good if you paid for professionals to do it is because they have the experience. They have spent years in the field. They have worked hard building their craft, and most importantly, being confident at what they do. So if you're starting off like I did with a webcam, a microphone, and a ring light, and not really aware of how the YouTube game works, you're going to be crap and your confidence is going to take a hit. But that is okay. You shouldn't be overly confident at anything to start with, because there's a fine line between confidence and arrogance. For a long time now, I have seen a particular trend that has really annoyed me. People look at those that have an absurd amount of confidence and think that it's acceptable, when really they are just being arrogant. And they tend to think that that is good. It's not. Arrogance is unhealthy and it can lead to a lot of negative personality traits. I'm not discouraging people to have that bit of a swagger, but only if it's earned. You can be a little arrogant if you've earned the right to be, but don't go overinflated ego on us. It's why there still needs to be that little bit of self-doubt and that little bit of lack of confidence in there. And the reason being, it keeps you humble. Everybody in life starts the same way, and we're all going to go out the same way. So the bit in the middle, try and keep it relatively even. There's a lot of people out there that develop a big head and a big ego when they get the slightest bit of success and think that they are the ticket. Those are the people you have to stay away from. They're narcissists. Sad, but true. The people that you should gravitate to are the ones that stay humble. The people that you could look at their back catalogue and go, they've done really well for themselves. But if you spoke to them, they wouldn't think that they've done well. They keep their feet in the ground. They're humble about their experiences. They're grateful for the opportunities and just want to keep going. And believe it or not, that is actually a lack of confidence. I've been there myself. I'm still there. In fact, the reason that this video exists is because someone told me I was a professional in content creation. I'm not. No way, shape, or form. Could that be imposter syndrome? Maybe. But could it be that I'm not actually a professional? Possibly. Or could it be that I just don't have that bit of confidence because I'm staying humble? I would say that's more likely. I create videos as often as I can. I constantly try and be that 1% better in every video that I do. And I have built up quite a lot of videos over my channels that would make people think that I am a professional. Hell, even just having the media company itself, people think that it's professional. We are aiming to be professional. We are aiming to be the best at what we can do. But there's a lot of improvements that we need to make. And the people that tell us that aren't the critics, aren't the people in YouTube that make the comments. It's us that actually do it. We know our strengths, we know our weaknesses, but we know where we want to improve. So it's a good thing to stay humble. Now, as I mentioned at the start of the video, I don't want people to all feel a lack of confidence. That is not what I am saying. I normally don't repeat myself during the middle of a video, but with this one, I feel I need to. Confidence is crucial. Can't be a well-rounded individual without it. All I'm trying to do is point out that, like with everything else in life, we need to treat it in moderation. It's okay to have confidence. Just don't turn it into arrogant, egotistical prickness. And it's okay not to be confident. Just don't constantly run yourself into the ground like I do. The answer lies somewhere in the middle. Be humble enough to accept criticism and positive feedback so that you can learn and grow, but don't be arrogant and egotistical where you think that everything you do is right and everything that someone else suggests is wrong. I speak from experience on that. When I first started doing the media company, I won't lie, I got a bit of a big head. It took off in ways that I did not expect. I thought I was onto something, and I was pretty confident about myself. A little bit too confident. I think it's why 2023 smacked me in the face with the subtlety of a shovel. It really brought me back down to earth, and I went through a lot of crap. As I mentioned, in my 2023 You Weren't Very Nice video, so be sure to check that out if you haven't already. But while those experiences were tough, I think they've made me a more rounded person. I feel centered. I know where I want to go. I also know I'm not there yet, and I'm not in a rush to get there now. Outside factors settling down have definitely helped with this, but feeling that sense of self-confidence has also helped me. And also taking those knocks to my confidence definitely helped too. I will never be the confident person that everybody wants me to be. I am at the wrong side of the midlife crisis spectrum, so all potential in me is gone. That is sad, but also true. I'm not going to be the person that they see potential in and take a chance on. And that's fine, because I am now the person who sees potential in himself, who knows his capabilities, and knows where he's going, and will more than happily bring like-minded people on board to join me on that journey. So I end by saying, it's okay not to have confidence, because it keeps your feet in the ground, helps you stay humble, and it makes sure that you don't turn into a prick. But at the same time, having a little bit of confidence doesn't hurt either. It gives you motivation, it shows passion, and you feel like a more rounded individual when you finally get it. I'll never have the abundance of confidence, but I will also never have zero confidence again. And I'm very proud that I finally got to that stage. Let me know in the comments what you think about confidence. Do you think too much is a good thing? Do you think it's a bad thing? Keep the comments respectful. And most of all, I appreciate you watching. Take care.